What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Income Line, the podcast where we talk about money, mindset, and building the kind of life you actually want. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked around and thought, man, I'm working my butt off, but my bank account still looks sad? You're not alone. Millions of Americans grind every single day. Clock in, clock out, pay bills, and somehow they're still living paycheck to paycheck. So today, we are talking about why so many Americans stay broke, and more importantly, how you can break that cycle. Let's jump in. Number 1, lifestyle creep. Here's the deal. Most people don't stay broke because they don't make enough money. They stay broke because every time they get a raise, they upgrade everything else. New phone, new car, bigger apartment, fancy vacations, more subscriptions they barely use. Instead of investing the extra cash, they spend it trying to look successful. Here's a little secret. Looking rich and being rich are two completely different things. Number 2, they're trapped in consumer mode. Think about it. From the second you wake up, companies are trying to sell you something. Ads on your phone, ads on YouTube, ads on social media. Everybody wants your wallet. Most people spend their entire lives being consumers instead of creators. The wealthy ask, how can I make money? Everyone else asks, what should I buy next? That's a huge difference. Number 3, no financial education. Here's something crazy. Most schools teach algebra, but they never teach taxes. They never teach investing. They never teach credit. They never teach how money actually works. So, people grow up making financial decisions based on guesswork. Then they wonder why they're drowning in debt. Money is a skill, and skills can be learned. Number 4, bad debt is keeping them stuck. Now listen. Not all debt is evil, but credit card debt with crazy interest? That's a whole different story. Imagine paying 25% interest just because you wanted the newest gadget. That's wild. Instead of your money working for you, you're working for the bank. That's backwards. Number 5, they depend on one income. Here's a hard truth. One paycheck is risky. If your job disappears tomorrow, what happens? That's why more Americans are starting side hustles, freelancing, selling online, creating content, investing, starting small businesses. One stream of income pays the bills. Multiple streams build freedom. So, how do you escape the cycle? First, spend less than you earn. Sounds simple, but most people don't do it. Second, start investing early. Even small amounts grow over time because of compound growth. Third, learn high-income skills. Sales, marketing, coding, video editing, RE, communication. The more valuable your skills, the more valuable your paycheck becomes. Fourth, stop trying to impress people who probably aren't thinking about you anyway. Nobody gets rich trying to keep up with the neighbors. Finally, be patient. Building wealth isn't about getting lucky. It's about making smart decisions over and over again. Here's today's takeaway. Being broke isn't always about how much money you make. It's often about the habits you repeat every single day. Small choices, made consistently, can completely change your financial future. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you follow The Income Line for more real conversations about money, success, and financial freedom. Until next time, keep learning, keep earning, and keep moving closer to the life you deserve. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode.